The first Battle of Panipat, on April 21, 1526, was fought between the invading forces of Babur and the Lodi Empire. It took place in North India and marked the beginning of the Mughal Empire. This was one of the earliest battles involving gunpowder firearms and field artillery in India. After losing Samarkand for the third time, Babur gave attention to conquer India. It has been estimated that Babur's army consisted of around 15,000 men and 20 to 24 pieces of artillery, and Lodi on the other hand had a fighting force of around 30,000 to 40,000 men, with at least 100 war elephants. Hearing of the size of Ibrahim's army, Babur secured his right flank against the city of Panipat, while digging a trench covered with tree branches to secure his left flank. In the center, he placed 700 carts tied together with ropes. Between every two carts there were breastworks for his matchlockmen. Babur also ensured there was enough space for his cavalry to charge between these carts. The advantage Babur had in this battle was his possession of guns, primarily because Lodi lacked field artillery, but Babur's major benefit here was that the sound of his cannons frightened Lodi's war elephants, which resulted them in running wild and trampling Lodi's own men. The new war strategies were the tulupma and the araba. Tulupma meant dividing the whole army into various units, i.e. the left, the right, and the center. The left and right divisions were further divided into forward and rear divisions. The center forward division was then provided with carts, araba, which were placed in rows facing the enemy and tied to each other with animal hide ropes. Behind them were placed cannons protected and supported by mantles which could be used to easily maneuver the cannons. It were these two tactics that made Babur's army deadly, as the guns and cannons could be fired without any fear of being hit, as they were shielded by bullock carts which were held in place because of the hide ropes holding them together. The nozzle of the heavy cannon could also easily be changed, as they could be maneuvered by the mantlets which were provided with wheels. When Ibrahim's army attacked, he found the approach to Babur's army too narrow to attack. While Ibrahim redeployed his forces to allow for the narrower front, Babur quickly took advantage of the situation to flank the Lodi army. Many of Ibrahim's troops were unable to get into action, and as the battle turned against Ibrahim, they fled. Faced with musket fire, cannon fire, and cavalry attacks from all sides, Ibrahim Lodi fought and died with 6,000 of his remaining troops. If the history of this war is to be read closely, it is not just that Babur's guns that aided his victory, but the clever war tactics that he used. Ibrahim Lodi died on the field of battle along with 15,000 of his troops. Vikramajit, ruler of Gwalior, was killed as well. Though Ibrahim Lodi died on the battlefield, but had he survived one more hour of fighting he would have won, as Babur had no reserves and his troops were fast tiring. Many of Lodi's men changed their allegiances to the new master of Delhi, Babur, which marked the foundation of the Mughal Empire in India.